reptile lovers, it's Joel, and I want to wish you a happy new year as we kick off this first video of 2025. I thought it'd be great to count down my top 7 favorite ball pythons that we produced in 2024. Now, I know 7's kind of a weird number for a countdown, but I just couldn't pick 5. And so I thought, hey, since I'm 7th level reptiles, 7 seems like an appropriate number anyway. So a couple of bonus in here. We're going to count down my top 7 favorite ball pythons that I produced in 2024. I can't wait to share them with you guys. You've probably seen some of them in the videos, or if you're just checking us out for the first time, these will be great. Awesome babies. There are a couple in here that are probably world's firsts. Not that that's like some crazy significant thing. They're just something nobody's produced before. And so that's a lot of fun, especially since some of them were surprises when they crawled out of the egg. So I'll do my best to find those original egg cutting videos and link them in the description if you want to go back and enjoy the mystery and surprise with me. But without me rambling on too much more, let's get right into the countdown as I'm going to share with you my top 7 favorite ball pythons that we produced in 2024. Enjoy. All right, guys, so believe it or not, this awesome boy is number 7, and I think he just tried to munch on me. Did you try and eat me? We'll have to go check the replay there, but I think he started to open his mouth on my hand. I would prefer if you don't do that, please. But this amazing boy, if I can keep from getting nommed on, is hard to believe this is number 7. He is, I believe, a bamboo super inchy lemon blast. Lemon blast, if you don't know, is the combination, often what is referred to if it's a pastel pinstripe. So this guy, probably the first of his kind, definitely the first I've ever produced. I've never seen one quite like him. And he was an all-gene animal from his clutch. And what a great surprise. Look at how amazing that head stamp is. I know the lighting's not the best, but he is just absolutely incredible. Man, he's awesome. And believe it or not, even though as amazing as he is, he's only number 7 on the list. You guys know that I love bamboo, so I'm sure there's going to be some more bamboo appearances on the list. Now, he definitely doesn't look like a traditional bamboo, but I'm really, really interested to see how he ages. So cool. I'm trying to get him to keep his head towards the camera, but he can't. But anyway, that's number 7. Let's move on. All right, so coming in at number 6 here is this beautiful and very nervous GHI possible. She got me a little bit there. Just a little love tap. It's okay, Mama. I know. I don't know why I called her Mama. Maybe someday. But this beautiful GHI pied. She's also possible leopard. I just can't say for sure. Pattern really hides it. She's got this cool little spot on the back here. But can you be nice for the camera? This girl is actually purchased and is just waiting. Her new owner is having a home built and is waiting for her new house to be finished so she can go settle in there. But she is gorgeous. She was the only black and white pied that we produced this year after we got a couple years ago. And so just a special girl for us here. And this is number 6 on my top. If you watch the top 5 list from last year, you'll see our black and white pieds were number 1 and number 2. So she made a little further down the list, but she's just as beautiful as ever. Can't take anything away from her there. All right, so coming in at number 5 is this beautiful girl. Let's see if we can avoid getting any more kisses. They're all a little on edge today. I'm not really sure why, but this is a red stripe leopard clown. She may be hiding spot nose in there too, but the more people I talk to and the more I look around, the less likely it seems like she's got spot nose. But I am planning to do a full panel genetic testing on her. There's a possibility her mom was also het for G-stripe, so I just thought I'd throw in the full gambit there while shed tests were on sale, just to see what all this girl is hiding. But she is definitely a red stripe leopard clown, and I just think she's beautiful. Hey, can you look over here? Because I don't like the way you're looking at my hand right now. Hey, over here. She's breathing hard on me. Look at how beautiful she is. I don't think the camera is focusing real well. And the lighting's a little funny. Sorry about that. But definitely one that I was looking to produce this year. And when the mom proved out red stripe, it was such a bonus for me. And I can't wait to raise this girl up and to see what kind of baby she'll produce for me. And also to see what comes back on that genetic testing and getting to know for sure what all's in there. But regardless, she's staying put. She's staying with me. She's not going anywhere, and she'll be a future breeder for 7th Level Reptiles. All right, can you believe how awesome these babies are already, and we're only at number 4? Number 4 is this absolutely amazing girl. She's a little dirty today, but she is an orange dream, yellow belly, pinstripe pied, and she could possibly be het for clown or cryptic. She can't be both, but she could be one or the other, as her parents were each het for one of those genes. She's obviously not Crypton, but she's got one. I'm fairly confident in this ID based on how she has aged and the brightness. She's got this just really beautiful orange patterns, nice and bright. I promise you they are brighter than they look on the camera, and this black spotting is typical with the orange dream, with the pinstripe, and the head stamp on her is classic pinstripe in pied. And I think she's also getting more pixelation and brightness from the yellow belly. So the OD and the yellow belly together really, really make her pop. She actually is she's the only one on the list that is available for sale. I can't believe I still have her. Especially a couple of shows, she's been the star, getting pointed at constantly. If you've seen us at any of the reptile shows, you might have been one of them. But she is absolutely gorgeous. Pretty nice personality too. She's growing, and somebody better get her soon before she ends up another permanent resident of 7th Level Reptiles. This is number 4. All right, so here we are up to number 3, and coming in at number 3 is my beautiful girl here. That's right, she is not a blue-eyed leucistic. She's not a black-eyed leucistic, as some people might think if you hadn't seen the hatching videos. She is actually my first ever bamboo pied. She is 100% white, which I was actually kind of hoping for a patterned. Bamboo as a whole, as a gene, is very overpowering as a pattern mutation, but in pied it usually is very highly reduced, and in this case completely reduced. So the cool thing about her, she's staying put too, just because I love her, and she's my first bamboo pied, and so I want to keep her, and we'll try and prove her out in the future and see what else is going on in there. But let me just give you a list. I had to write this down because there's so much else that could be in there, but it's hidden by the fact that she's all white. So maybe none of these genes are present. Maybe some of them are. So she could also be carrying orange dream, leopard, pinstripe, yellow belly, or she could be het clown, she could be het cryptic, or she could be a Crypton. All of those things, well, that she can't be, yeah, all of those things are possible in some combination. And I don't know, because I've never produced a white pied before. I don't know if she's completely covering over patterns, or it's possible none of those are there. I have run her under a black light, which, if you don't know, sometimes all white snakes you can put under a black light and reveal hidden patterns, which may give you a clue to genes that might not be visible yet might be present under normal lighting. I put her under the black light, and I couldn't determine any pattern. But anyway, she is potentially a powerhouse, but I just think she's gorgeous. She's my white snake. I always wanted one. I just never thought the first one I kept for myself would not have blue eyes, but she is very special, and she is number 3. Believe it or not, let's get to the last 2. All right, we're getting close. We are here with number 2, another pied. She's a little bit tense, so we'll try and keep our rapid movements to a minimum, which is hard because I talk with my hands, as you guys know. But this is one of the girls that came out, one of the guys that came out, and I was very surprised because it seemed like we have a mysterious het that had been passed down from father who we didn't know had it to a daughter that was the dam for this clutch. And I believe they are both het cryptic, which is why this ball python came out, which is a pinstripe yellow belly pied Crypton. That's what I believe him to be. He also will be getting shed tested to verify that, but he could have orange dream or leopard, but I don't think we have either of those. Orange dream I don't think is there because I compare him to his sibling, which we saw his sister just a couple ago on number 4, and you could tell if you look back just how much brighter orange her pattern is than this guy. I believe the way he's broken up, he's got yellow belly but not orange dream. But once we get the shed test back, we'll know for sure. And of course, Crypton, if you don't know, is when a snake has two allelic heterozygous genes. It means they have one copy of clown and one copy of cryptic. It creates a Crypton, which looks very much in this guy. Hey, it's okay. I know I jerked when you tried to strike the camera. I guess he doesn't want to show off his clown head. Maybe he's sensitive. He's not a clown. You're not a clown. But his head looks very similar to that of a clown, where the eye stripes disappear behind the eye. He's holding on pretty tight. He's a nervous little guy. I'm sorry, buddy. Here, let me put him away, and we'll take a look at the final one, number one. All right, well, he just took a swipe at me off camera. So we'll try to get number one in here without getting bit or any more kisses. We're finally here, number one. And I'm sorry, the reflection off my head is coming in strong. I'm trying to get some good lighting so you can see this beautiful guy here. He has changed so much as he has shed and become much more yellow. Again, I believe this guy was a mystery when we got him, not expected, and I believe he is a world's first. If you don't know the story behind this guy, what I believe he is a bamboo, inchy, pinstripe, leopard Crypton. And again, he came from a mother that we did not realize possibly carried that gene from her father, if I'm remembering the pairing right. But to be honest with you, I should have looked it up before I put him on camera, because I can't remember off the top of my head right now what the pairing was for this clutch. So I'm unprepared. Forgive me. But this dude came out amazing, and it's kind of like a miracle story. If you don't know, I'll post a link to the video from Clutch 6 and Clutch 5. I did those together. But this guy was the sole survivor from his clutch. It was a small clutch. I think only 3 eggs and 4 slugs. 2 of the eggs went bad. They didn't feel right. It was 2 or 3. I can't remember. And so he was the only surviving egg from his clutch, the only one that made it. And so there was a lot of anticipation when it came time to see what was in that egg. And lo and behold, we hit the jackpot. I can't imagine a better outcome from a single egg clutch. But look at that amazing head stamp. He's got the handlebar mustache. Isn't that sweet? Even though he tried to kiss me with it just a second ago. And this guy, because of his uniqueness, because of his story, the only egg to make it from that clutch, man, just absolutely my favorite, even if he is a little spicy. And this is absolutely my number one top pick. I am going to send him off for shed testing as well, just to confirm what I think is going on there. And I can't wait to get those results back. And man, I just love sharing these guys with you. Look at him. Isn't he gorgeous? Well, there you have it, folks. Isn't working with live animals fun? They sure keep me on my toes. But if I'm honest, I have to admit that it's probably my fault, because I have this tendency to move my hands around like a crazy person. And so I understand why they might get a little nervous. But I think I only got 2 or 3 little kisses. None of them even broke the skin. Just a little bit of love for me this New Year's, not day, but beginning of New Year's. First video of the year. How about that? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed counting down my top 7 favorite ball pythons of 2024 with me. They are amazing creatures. They're beautiful, and they truly are living works of art. And I feel blessed to work with these creatures, to kind of sort of get to play mad scientist a little bit and put things together to create just such a vast variety and palette of beauty in living form. Like, it really is amazing. It was very hard for me to take those 7 and put them in a ranked order, but I did it. But I want to know how you feel. Tell me which one you like the best. Give me your preferences. Just give me some feedback. I want to hear what you thought about this top 7 list and which of the babies was your favorite. Man, it's been fun. I'm looking forward to a great year of breeding and sharing more awesome snakes with you guys. As always, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps me out. And as always, I want to encourage you to share the love of reptiles with anybody you can. And I'll see you guys next time.